All right, so I'm talking into my mic really quick where how it's set up so I can see how bad the audio is before I get going. I hope that wasn't too bad as far as anything else goes. And yes, that shrimp was drawn by Boots Cats, and its feet do not fit the pedals, but it looks kind of nice for what it is. So let's change camera orientation to the ground, and then let's point you less at the ground. And more in front of us. We got Debs. Hope you guys are doing well today. I'm gonna play music. Clear stream. What's the clear stream? Oh yeah, sorry. That was me going to another app. All right. I've mentioned it before, but I try not to go faster than like 10. And anything over 15 is way too fast back here. I'm going 12 right now, but you never know when you're not going to see somebody until just when you come around a corner, especially when there's like bushes and stuff. And I'm not about to like intentionally run over somebody's dog or a person. You know, like if I can see him ahead of time, then I'll stop. And if I'm going too fast to see him ahead of time, then it's my fucking fault. So that's my thought process there. Like this. This kind person is walking their dog. I'm going to turn my light off so I don't blind them. Hey, Mark. Hey, Rick. Sorry I'm missing chats. I'm trying to, like, keep an eye out for, you know, people walking their dogs. Because this is a pedestrian trail. And I'm trying to, I mean, I'm calling it a pedestrian trail. They're multi-use trails. They're not designed for, like, motor vehicles. And this is right on the cusp of a motor vehicle because this could, in some states, this is a moped, what I'm writing right here. In Oregon, it can't be a moped because it has more than one speed to it. It's gears. I would happily register it as a moped were it legal to do so, or possible. Like if there was a path for me to do that, I would do it. I have a VIN and everything. Keep your eye on the pathway. Yeah, exactly. So I'm gonna turn this off because there's a pedestrian up ahead. Normally, when I come off of the pathway up here, I turn to the right. But I believe if I turn to the left, I can go up to this road. Yeah, Malheur. And then I can turn right and follow this in like a weird, funky circle. And it should take me to, I might have to like drop the stream for a second and go to maps and make sure. But this should take me to my other pedestrian multi-use trail. And the Rock Creek Trail has been around for a long time. I actually used that to get home one time and it goes for a long fucking ways. So I'm kind of stoked that I saw it on maps today and I'm going to be able to like hopefully utilize that. And then I won't have to be on roads that like I'll only drive on suburban neighborhood roads, residential, that's the word I was looking for, and the multi-use trails if this route does what I think it does. Right. Click the turny part. Okay, we got a road up here, so I'm gonna check maps. This says to go up this way, and voila, there is my trail. It should be right over here. Let me double check again. Hey, Jeff. Okay, up a little further. Because this is the country club. Rock Creek Regional Trail. Oh, let me point this. Let me pick my bike up really quick so you guys can see the sign I'm looking at. Rock Creek Regional Trail. Not that you could read it. But if I follow this long enough, this feels wrong. But maybe it turns here. Maybe it's supposed to go the other way on the trail. We'll see in a little bit. So I feel like this is just taking me back to that road I turned off of. Hey, Boots Bro. Glad you could make it. I'm gonna check really well. I'm a little lost. I'm less lost now because I'm on the trail again. So this trail is the Rock Creek Regional Trail, and it goes for a long. It goes all the way from like Germantown out to North Plains or something. And those are not number or places you guys know, but I wish you guys had like a wider view of what I was looking at. Because there's like a lake right here next to me. Here, let's go look at it. Let's go look at the lake. Oh God, my bike won't stop! It's still it's in the lake. Look, lake that you can't see because my headlight is not bright enough. People fish here. People catch bullhead and stuff out here. God damn it. This bike don't have a reverse on it. Cougars. Yeah, we don't have to worry about alligators. Like we got cougars, but they're not in town like this. Most of the time. Moms freak out about cougars, dude. Yeah, this is actually like a gorgeous path. I'm right next to the lake here. I'll have to come. Maybe that's what I'll do tomorrow for my stream. Is I'll come out during the daytime and see if you guys can see what I'm looking at. I think I did mean to take the other path though, because this is Cornell up here. So I might have to turn around in a sec because I don't want to take Cornell home. Just can't put that in the river. It's against the law. Don't do that. I might be wrong. This might not be Cornell. Just kind of looks at. No, this is 185th. That's weird. Where am I? Is that the Safeway by my house? Is that the other Safeway? There's too many damn Safeways. Uh, I would say short fin, Jeff. Okay, well, that's West Union. Cool. Let me see where I'm at now. When I get to Pirate Park. I mean, I'm I'm by 185th, and this is now West Union. There's another one of those RRFBs. Let's have a little like urbanism lesson. So I was talking about those RRFBs last time, which are these where they got the lights on them and a button. This is a more expensive one than the one at the elementary school that we looked at last week, or last week. That one had two signs, and it did not have a concrete median. These concrete medians are frequently called pedestrian refuges, and they can drive up the price of a crosswalk like this by like 10 times. It can go from not really 10 times, but they can easily double or triple the cost of getting a crosswalk like this installed. If it's determined that you need a pedestrian island, that can sometimes sink your project. Now, that's not necessarily a bad thing. It can frequently mean like, oh, maybe we need a better kind of crossing, or to look at mitigating something else in the area as a different form of traffic calming. Personally, I'm not a fan of pedestrian islands. I think that they trap people, but I'm not somebody who feels pedestrian islands aren't for me because I'm a jaywalker. Pedestrian islands are for people who don't feel safe crossing the street because it's a high-speed road, and like maybe they are a mom walking their toddlers to school or something. That's who pedestrian refuge islands are for. They're not for me. Just like a lot of bike infrastructure, I might not appreciate because I am already confident, and I am I'm in the 10% that is willing to risk my life on a daily basis. If that's even 10%, that might be 1% of commuters, right? I don't know, just words. But so pedestrian islands aren't for me. So me being like, oh, they make it more expensive and we shouldn't be using them or whatever. If we can get an RRFB in place without it, because that means that we can get it out, we can get the project done. That maybe is not the right way to think about it, because we should be trying our best to make safe projects, or safe crossings, and have it be as safe as possible for that crossing, not necessarily make it like, don't let perfect be the enemy of good, but also don't let good create hazardous situations, or good enough create hazardous, right? Good enough is not enough. In the same way that perfect shouldn't be the enemy of good or progress, or however whatever fucking platitude you want to say. Ooh, this is a little sketch looking. Not that bad. You guys can't really see it, but I'm kind of at a peak right now. And I can, like, there's not a lot of city lights or anything for me to look at, but I can see out over the top of these houses pretty good. It's kind of cool. Oh, what does this sign say? Regional Trail, Waterhouse Trail, Kaiser Road. Cool. I don't think I want. That wasn't that far. Like, I'm going slow. LMAO. Over the grass. Katonka. That's the sound my tire makes when it goes over the grass. Katonka, Katonka. Somewhere over here should be Pirate Park, or maybe it's behind me, and I'm skipping it. Oh, love this. So the pedestrian trail continues here, but if you, like, I don't care because I'm on a bike and, like, whatever, fuck cyclists, right? But imagine you're somebody in a wheelchair going on a multi-use, or you're a mom with one of those jogging strollers or some bullshit, and they don't even have like how hard is it to slope the fucking curb at every intersection where you have a trail and you make tax money off of that trail? By having the trail exist, you make money. It's a green space. You make money off of having it. It's a tax write-off for your city and for your. Can you not? I don't know. I know that I'm being spoiled, because like, wow, look at this wonderful trail I have access to. Well, how am I supposed to get from point A to point B when this is the fucking... I don't care because I'm in a bike and like I can hop the curb. Because again, I'm that 1% that maybe doesn't need those infrastructure changes to be made. But if we want, you know, people to use these trails as anything other than recreation, I think that's where I want to go. Well, it's also about like who has the time to go to city hall meetings, right? Or planning meetings. It's like it's all NIMBY old people who don't have fucking jobs anymore and they don't have anywhere to be, but they do have time and money to go complain, or they have money to like take a day out of work to go complain about this thing that they think is going in their neighborhood or whatever that's going to cause problems. This is kind of cool. Little intersection there. But yeah, I'm like bitching when I have these like awesome, relatively well-maintained trails available to me because they're not designed in a way that's functional for people to like use them as an alternative to driving their car. And like maybe that's not the worst thing in the world, but if we want people to like ever be in that position, right? Or if we want to incentivize that, which is the thing that everybody like, that's what our government says and everything. That's what the prevailing idea is, that like we need to reduce the amount of car driving that we're doing, particularly single occupancy cars, right? And yada yada yada. Then you have to make like, if you build it, they will come. If you add another lane on the road, eventually the cars will fill that lane up with traffic. If you make it so that like this, where I've got a safe crossing here, and they made that really difficult for me to blast through it on purpose because I shouldn't be able to come up to a crosswalk at full speed. I should have to make a crazy turn like that. All right, let's figure out where we're at. Hey, Alex, welcome in. Sorry. I think it's over here. Aha. Little basketball hoops. That's why I actually like doing this shit, because then I can find little places like this, find spots to go fishing. Whee! Oh, that one might be bypass. There might be a trail over there. Nope. Okay, that's extra stupid. Why? Why do we stop the road and the sidewalk continues over here for this fancy, expensive apartment complex, and it continues out this way, but it doesn't. The trail is over there. Excuse me, the trails are over there. Why doesn't it connect to the trail? Why am I on a different sidewalk? Is this also maintained by Parks and Rec? Is this maintained by the... I don't know. Like, none of that matters. Okay, so it merges with the trail over here. It's just silly. Why do we got one trail going one way and then ending abruptly, and another trail that continues? When they could just both connect. That road's never going to go anywhere. There's a building in the way. Kind of a lot of parks back here. Not that that's a bad thing. It's kind of interesting. Waterhouse Trail goes a long ways too. That's what I'm on right now. Looks like this continues over here. But yeah, if I thought that this was a wheelchair accessible fucking path when I started my way down on it, because like 3/4 of it is, I would be pissed. Or if I was using this to commute on and I wasn't on a fat tired bike that I can throw around like this, or if I wasn't as confident of, I don't know, this should be called a multi-use trail and treat it as a connection when it doesn't have like viable crosswalks or slopes. It has full curbs. Like, I don't know what the word for that is. Like wheelchair access ramps. Access ramps? That's probably the right word. We got one down here, and we got one here at this crosswalk on both sides. So that's an improvement. And now we're at the part of the park. This is where I normally turn onto it. So I bypassed all those roads, but I discovered I can also bypass more of them if I continue on this. I think. Or maybe it just takes me back to, I'm gonna have to check maps again. I really wish I could set it up so that you guys could hear my Spotify, because like I'm kind of just spacing out listening to music. And I can't viably read chat very well. I mean, I can if I'm not paying much attention. Sorry it's so vibrating, Jeff. I'm gonna get a chest cam or something, or like, I don't know. The goal is probably to mount a separate camera and then use my phone to run chat or something so I can still see chat when I glance at it. I'm gonna check map arenas really quick. Found in maps, it kills it. Sorry, it's my Snapchat. That's fucking hilarious. Jeff, I'm just saying, like it is interesting to me that this stop sign is not a real stop sign. It's a fake stop sign. It's a suggestion sign. All right. I don't think that saved me as much biking roads as I thought it was gonna. I think there was a different trail I wanted to take. Um, instead of Waterhouse, I think I turned too early on the Waterhouse Trail, and that took me here. Not a big deal. Like I know how to get home from here. Supposedly there is bike route over here. I don't see any fucking bike routes. Maybe it's back here? Oh, yeah, that looks like it connects up. Dope. Oh, damn, this is like extra unhelpful. Alright. Alright. I guess this is where we're at now. You know, I think some of this stuff connects through. Let's go this way. It's Arcadia. There's like a famous arborist tree back there. That's a cul-de-sac. I want to check maps again. I'm like so close to home at this point. I'm genuinely lost, yes. Tag. Oh, I know where I'm at now again. Woo! Alright. My other peg broke. But they're not wheel pegs. They're passenger pegs. I'm just glad I don't have to go in Cornell. Like, the whole point of this was to avoid Cornell. So, fuck that noise. Glad I figured out where I was at again. Yeah! Is this a vibrating enough for you guys? Is the camera vibrating good? Is it doing that? Is it doing that good? Nice. Alrighty. That took me way longer than it should have. And I'm sorry that I'm a slowpoke who can't figure out his own way home. Whoa. Whoa. Come. Whoa. Whoa, she's watching me, guys. Hold on a sec. Y'all can't see what I'm pointing out. Hold on a sec. It's fucking. Every time I move the fucking, I'm gonna have to move again. This one broke. This one is also kind of broken, but it used to pop out. It used to pop out like this. You see, it's spring loaded, and I can't get the spring loady part to pop back out because I dropped my bike. But that's not news. Anywho, I'm home now, and that means it's somebody else's turn to entertain you guys. Bye!